I'm in the Boy Scout. We're riding from out. They put my St. Louis down. Yeah. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money go getter. Don't matter how I look because the money go getter. I'm the same little
Yeah.
nigga, a UC
Yeah,
nigga,
we
a
back up in
spoiled
this
brat
bitch
from White
one more
St.
again for
Paul.
the
This my
STL.
money
This is how we
ordained
do it
nigga,
from my
a White
hood
Castle
to your
nigga,
hood
a
to
dice
all
shooter, got
those
my nose
born
things playing
like you
nigga. I'm
niggas
a
that's
north
born in this
side
motherfucker. They
nigga, a
made it
east
out, did
side
the shit.
nigga, a
Shout out
west
to all
side,
the
south
niggas that
side, I'm
jumped
a
in,
ball.
jumped out,
I
got
got
away
St.
with it.
Louis on my
We from
back, that's
Hillsdale
St. Louis on my
representatives,
hat,
North
St.
Side of
Louis on my
St.
cat.
Louis
So
zone.
how
This is
real
what
is
we
that? I
do
got a
from
St.
mine
Louis
to yours.
address, St.
They
Louis
can't
accent, St. Louis
duplicate the
Southern
shit that
word of
we do.
St.
We not
Louis
cut from the
accent,
same cloth
St.
because they
Louis
stopped
ways
making
in
our
my St.
motherfucking
Louis
fabric,
J's,
baby.
called a
Been
St.
doing
Louis
this shit from
case in
day
my
one.
St. Louis
Yeah, shout
days.
out to One
Now I'm
One, Chuck
international,
Head
St.
T,
Louis
Mike
with a
Kissar,
St.
Al
Louis
Baby, all the
swaggy, St.
motherfuckers that
Louis
was there
ways. I'm a
when we
St.
started
Louis
from the bottom and
nigga,
made
a
this shit
money
what it
go
is. From
getter.
me
No matter
to
how I
you,
look because the
yours,
money
everybody
go
from
getter.
that
I'm the
nigga
same
to
little
that
nigga,
nigga
a
to the
UC
Florida
nigga,
niggas.
a
Shout out to
spoiled brat,
Chivo,
right St.
Baby
Paul.
Ant, and all the
I'm a
rest of them
North
niggas.
End
We out here
nigga,
doing
a
it
White Castle
big for
nigga,
you and
a
me.
dice shooting, got my
This
nose face
is the
playing nigga. I'm
post
a North
draft show brought to you by me, the host, Big Mo. We got the co-host, and this nigga say he the talent. So we out here doing it. So shout out to all y'all motherfuckers. We out here. This is the show. What we doing, y'all? What we got?
Man, this draft was crazy. Crazy. I got to hear from the source himself as to what he has to say.
Well, we gonna get to all of that. What you got to say to the people there, Roy?
I want to shout out my audience. Y'all came to see me, and I'm here for y'all.
Really?
Let's
That's
get
what
it
it is.
going. I'm
So
hyped. You know what I'm
before we get
saying?
into this, we got to shout out our sponsors. And number one, first and foremost, 5026 North Broadway, owned and operated by our very own El Patron. Get better. Shout out to the homie. He is back home. He scuffed up a little bit, but the motherfucker back at the crib. Shout out to Big L DJ Services. You're going out, going in, weddings, bar mitzvahs, get out, whatever. Go holler at Big L DJ Services, Charles Jenkins Lawn Services. Holler at him for all your lawn care needs. And last but not least, BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Lil Petey.
Fuck little Petey, little short ass. Listen,
They running these
fuck
specials
him.
this week.
Nah, I don't think.
If you go holler at Lil Petey, he unclogging all drains for $2. All drains, $2. Go holler at the homie Anthony Clark, drains clog, $2. He fixing that shit. Shout out to BC Plumbers. Looking out. Ah. Outside of that, so we got the formalities out of the way. We got to jump into, of course, the elephant in the room. Everybody's been wondering, and we're gonna get to all of these picks. But we have a what you view as a travesty, you say your words, you got greed. I'm gonna let you explain to the people how you feel you got happen. But at the draft party, so shout out to everybody that came to the draft party. We watched you live and we saw the reaction live and in person. I want to show the people one of your reactions live on the Zoom. Are we ready, people? This was the initial reaction to seeing your draft pick get got. And then you had this one that got me too was you went and looked at you was looking at your phone and then you went and looked at the computer screen like I know this motherfucker didn't. And it's I'd be remiss to not start off and ask you what were your thoughts at the time?
First off, there's a lot going on that night.
Mm-hmm.
As we as we know, our one of our league mates. I don't know if everybody know. One of our league mates was in an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So I took as a good friend, I took responsibility and I made some draft picks for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So me looking, I can tell. Me looking at those pictures, I could tell in one of those pictures, my eyes were looking up
Mm-hmm.
at the top screen because I was trying to make sure I was still logged in on his account through the
Okay.
computer, but I wasn't. So that's when the panic set in because I had to make sure I got his pick set.
I
Now, as
shout out,
far
respect that. Hey, that's a real motherfucker jumping in there and looking out for the nigga, make sure he's got his draft picks and shout out to the commission for taking on to that.
now, as far as the pick,
Stop.
yes, yes, I made a bad choice. I had the number 2 pick. I had the
Mm-hmm.
number 2 pick. I got greedy, traded back to get Olave to add some depth to that team. Team had no depth at all. So I traded back. I figured that Bullyfoot would do what was the right and correct thing for his team and draft him a running back. But I can't front. My logic on Hunter was so good. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if he agreed with it or if that's just something he wanted to do because he does have Trevor Lawrence and he does have ETN that creates a stack and you can put him at cornerback. So I mean it's a good move. I was more nervous that Chibo was gonna make the move,
Of
but
course.
he told me he wasn't. Uh, Here's some insight on that night. We had 2 drafts that night. We had a knock. Not everybody's in a knockout league, but we have a knockout league.
Mm.
Bullyfoots drafted Hunter in a knockout league in the 3rd round. That gave me immediate pause that night. So I kind of had a inkling. This could go bad.
Mm.
He drafted in the knockout league. We don't have IDP positions, and he still drafted him in the 3rd round, real early.
And for all those to make that make sense, in the knockout league, it's an all redraft. So there's no keepers. So if he drafted him in the 3rd round, he's pretty high.
So that kind of gave me my first moment. Listen, I was upset. It ruined my draft night. I'm still upset. I had big plans. It would have been a genius move to get up to 2, to move back down. Uh, I have reached out to Bullyfoots. Don't look like nothing's gonna happen. I'm also moving on
Mm-hmm.
because I'm liking the direction that we went. Listen, it happens. Hey, I messed up. I ain't perfect. I can't go 100 for 100 every time. Hey, it happens. Now I just got to make the best of what I got. What's left.
And that,
Calling
And
bullshit.
we can talk about. We can talk
We,
about.
we calling bullshit. We calling bullshit because
Okay.
anybody else would have been called stupid or fucked
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I did fuck up.
How,
I said,
how could you do something on my
I'm not
name?
gonna.
You so stupid. The hold on, the meme, the gods would have been on the chat.
I,
The thing is, you
it's
move,
not.
you
It's
gave
not
up
my
too much.
responsibility. It's not my responsibility.
all right, we had a small bit of technical difficulty. Was back, but Roy, before the technical giver, you were saying it's not your responsibility. Go.
I was just trying to say it's not my responsibility to clown myself. That if y'all like if y'all want to make y'all a meme or y'all want to say what y'all gotta say, that's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all supposed to do that. I can't do that for y'all.
And I wouldn't be the Lord of hate if I didn't do my part. So what I'm gonna say is this: you fucked up. You shouldn't have never gave those players away to get that second pick, and then give it up for what you gave it up for.
I
That let me know that you didn't have as much confidence in Hunter as you was trying to gas the folks up. That's why I called you BP.
I'll say this before he goes ahead and rebut and refute. Uh, you can't. I see the logic. I see the logic. He figured I went if everything went in a line the way everything aligned the way it was supposed to align. Genty won, Hampton two, uh who had three? Bullyfoots. He was supposed to go running back RJ Harvey or let's say Caleb Johnson or Harvey or Johnson, whatever. Four was supposed to go something else, and he had five. But none of them was in a what he viewed as a position to get the luxury pick of Hunter. Ow. Did it backfire? Hell fucking yeah. That shit kicked him square in his ass. I've been there. I don't know if you've been there, but I've been there.
I don't do shit
And
like
it
that.
cost me the eighth pick of the draft this year because I tried to get cute. And he tried to get cute and it backfired. And it happens to the best of us sometimes. But this comes with the getting cute. You got to deal with the backlash. And it just you spend the first 5-10 minutes of a show talking about because you hyped him up. You hyped him up big. Can you agree to that?
I still hype him up. I still think it was a great move by Bullyfoots.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to say what I want to say because it's gonna sound like I'm hate. But Bullyfoot squad ain't ready to make Hunter that cheat code. It make him better, but it don't make him. His team ain't ready.
So as a commissioner, I'm gonna say this much because you're a commissioner, right? You are the commish, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And so from that standpoint, as a commissioner of your own league, you should know better in this one. You should know better. And the fact that you would have told you should know better. You know
Okay.
that the draft of who you mock don't necessarily mean that's what's gonna happen on draft night. No matter when you tell a motherfucker who you think they gonna pick, guess what? They'll fuck around and pick somebody else. You just on this end of it. It didn't happen before. So you on this end of it, and as a commissioner, take your lumps.
Hey, he gonna have to, but we're gonna go ahead and get into these first picks.
That's how you wanted to tell me I need to take my lumps.
Take your lumps. Take your lumps.
We are back again, motherfuckers. Listen, when we left off, we had a technical difficulties. This motherfucker over here was saying how this motherfucker down here. At the end of the day, we spend enough time on it. When it all boils down, we all have our mistakes, but we need to get into these picks. First overall pick by the Black Republicans. Shout out to the Black Republicans for taking their way into the number one pick. So of course it was Ashton Genty. Everybody knew it. You knew it. I knew it. We all knew it. Surprise?
No surprise. That's the number one pick. I give it an A. The right pick, right move. I give it an A.
Even though you had to take a bitch ass way of tanking to get it, but you was gonna get the last fucking place regardless.
Hey, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. So yeah, it's a solid move. So say.
All right, I fucks with that. Number two.
We all agree. Genty is an A.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we got the World Boss. Shout out to the World Boss. Bomba Clot went out there and traded with his division mate, Lord Commish, to get number two pick, and he picks Mr. Omarion Hampton. Now, he spent a little bit of time hating on Omarion Hampton, but that was we knew it was a troll, and we knew it was smoke and mirrors. That was not an obvious. I mean, that was an obvious troll, so everybody knew Hampton was the pick, and I fucks with it.
I actually thought he was gonna go Henderson. Henderson had a maiden off season or preseason, and I thought I thought Henderson was gonna be the pick, but Hampton is a good pick. I give it an A. I think he went more with the offense, more with the team versus the Patriots. They might be more of a mess offensively, but I think Henderson is their best offensive weapon. I think he's a Jameer Gibbs type player. I give it an A. Still, even when I'm taking Hampton, I give it an A.
I'll say it's a go for me. I think it's a because of who he was drafted to. So I mean, with him going over there with the Chargers, what happened with Najee, he gonna get in there and gonna do what he need to do. And I think that Harbaugh gonna use him the right way. So it's A for me. It's a good pick.
I like Hart.
Could have been on somebody else's team, but I guess somebody else had to go with who they had to go with at the pick they had.
Steady. Go. Number three. Number three. Sir?
Hunter. All right, so Willie Foots took Hunter. I don't think it was. I'll give the pick an A. Hunter is a slam dunk pick. I understand why he took the pick. Not gonna hate. I just don't think his team is gonna maximize Hunter the way my team would have. But I get a pick an A. Absolutely great pick. The fact that he do got Trevor Hunter and ETN actually makes it better. Still don't think his team.
16 points from a cornerback. At the end of the day, I don't give no fucks. It's the way to go.
Oh, I'll say this. The pick for me it's a two part. The strategy is an A plus plus. I mean, that's just beautiful strategy. I can't believe that, the commissioner didn't see this strategy, seeing that he had ETN on his team and, maximizing the stack. But I'll give it a B because I don't see Travis Hunter as that dude. Still that way about that because again, you're not going to do that in the NFL. But the strategy is flawless. And if you
Not gonna do
play,
what?
if it, you're not going to play both ways in the NFL
Why
for
not?
long.
Why not? Please tell the people.
Again, it's the NFL. Nigga, find out league. That's what you finna do. And you about to find out. When you got somebody that's else on this draft board, like a Genty that may run across him, what you think Hunter gonna do? He gonna go ahead and tackle him? Or you think he gonna make a business decision? That's just my play. We looking at Jacksonville's team too.
We all still grown men out here, and both of them are rookies. I have to play for the future. I mean, at some point or another, everybody gets trucked. Ray Lewis has been trucked. Michael Jordan has been crossed over and jade on. Shaquille O'Neal has been dunked on. You play the game long enough, you gonna get, and it is what it is. But to just say that I think dude can play both ways, and dude's going to play both ways for at least 3 years, if not four. And
Quality wise? We talking about quality point wise, or you just talking about position on the depth chart wise?
my opinion on what I see, dude gonna go out there and be nice with it. But all of this, you could be right. But again, you could be right. And when we be on this platform, we always gonna call you back on your bullshit. You're gonna have to be able to stand on it. You're gonna have to be able to say, hey, nigga, I was wrong. But if we
It's
wrong,
a
I gotta be able to say, hey, shit, that motherfucker couldn't do it. I think
it's 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 a B for me for the player. The strategy is an A plus plus. I see what he trying to do, and if anybody's could have maximized it, this is a good move if we're using the stack. If that's what's important, he gonna maximize that stack. So I mean, I can see that strategy, and I'll say that going from what I said he was gonna be in the division, he trying to go ahead and take it back. I climbed him from being in last place. He made a decision, which damn, commish, you ain't see the setup.
and again, you were saying,
So Travis Hunter, let's say both teams play 70 snaps. Offense, defense, play 70 snaps. Travis gonna play about a good 55, 65 plays on offense. On defense, he might only play 30 plays. He's not gonna if you saying what how he did it in college, no, he's not gonna go, I'm playing 120 snaps or 130 snaps every game. He's not gonna do that. He is an offensive player. So he gonna play most of his bulk on offense. He probably only gonna come in on defense on third down, on situations, second and long, on obvious passing plays.
So you think he's gonna spend most of his time as a nickel?
Yeah, they got that Campbell, and then they got another guy, 22. He's gonna play. They gonna be the stars. This guy is, like I said, obvious passing down, second and long, third and long. That's when he coming in.
I fucks with that logic.
Remember this when you don't have those points on your squad because you gave up that pick.
Yeah, I did.
Let's just go ahead and move on because
I did give up those points. I understand.
I can hate forever. I can hate
You
forever.
love that I messed up. I did. I fucked up. It happens. It
All right.
happens.
So we got pick 5, RJ Harvey. That's what you end up going with.
Well, let's go to
Oh no. We went forward. We went forward.
I'm sorry, pick 4.
Let's go to pick 4.
Chibo. Now I was there with Chibo. I asked him earlier. I said, Chibo, who you going with? And he told me Junkins is what he said. I personally, you know, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I didn't believe the shit.
He was going Junkins. Like I said, I talked to him. He was going Junkins. I think he was just going Junkins based off his college career. It was just pure talent or win out. But Henderson became available because Bully Foots went Hunter, and he goes Henderson. Henderson had amazing preseason, and Patriots offense. Who's their best player? Offensive, it's probably Henderson.
Mm.
Another point that I make to add on to that, I thought that Henderson would have also won it too. But since he went to Chibo, I'll say that Henderson is an A+ because he fell down to Chibo.
Well, Roy, you posted this Instagram thing earlier in the chat, and it literally asked the question, Omarion or Henderson. You got both of them. Hunter's gone. You got Henderson or Hampton. Who you taking?
I probably would at this. I'll go Hampton. I mean Henderson. I think I would have went Henderson if I had to make that choice. His preseason just blown me away, and it reminds me of Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Omarion gonna trade. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who originally had the number 4 pick?
Who originally? That would be the man himself.
That would be Lord Tate.
And I guess you can say I would have had that number 4 pick. Again, why I said it's a A+.
So if you had the number 4 pick and you kept it, who you picking?
Chibo gonna get it. If I had to pick, I would have took Henderson. I would have took Henderson.
Now, do you see the difference in reporting? I give up the number 2 pick, and it's what a fool the commission is. You're gonna miss those points. He give up the number 4 pick. Oh, Chibo got a great deal. It's beautiful for that guy. No,
you did say
report.
It's not his job.
It's amazing to me.
Really? Are you putting that on me or him?
I'm putting it on how the spin is.
Who spun it?
Oh, we see who's spinning it. The person who had the number 4 pick who could have had Henderson.
Let
He
me,
ain't saying he ain't
let me say
saying we
this.
gonna
No, no,
look
no.
back.
Let
He
me
ain't saying we gonna
go
look
ahead.
back and say if if we gonna look back and say, I wonder how those points gonna look that you ain't got.
And what I will say to that is this, sir. I said I wanted RJ Harden.
It don't
That's
matter
who
what
I
you
said. That's who I said I wanted. So therefore, if I wasn't expecting Anderson
you
to even be at
moving.
that point,
You
but
moving the goalpost.
but
You
again,
moving the goalpost.
but then again, it don't matter because I didn't have the number 4 pick, nor the number 2 pick, nor the number 5 pick. I wasn't even in the first round pick.
First, let's see, that's the
So
thing though.
so
I didn't
so
have
so so you was there at the first round. As they say, if you ain't sitting at the table, you really ain't got shit to talk, right? You was at the table. You left and thought you was gonna come back and eat that same prime rib steak that you was gonna have. It wasn't there for you.
so you leaving no off number 4, that you get no responsibility for that because you didn't have 4, you just traded for it. Nigga, you hit the 4th pick. What are you talking about? How are you any different from me?
You said, how am I any different? Because
Inquiring minds want to know.
you was there. You were there. You was there. You had the opportunity to draft. Because that's what you always say. You had the opportunity to draft. And you had the opportunity to draft Henderson. So if Henderson has a bomb ass game, as you're saying that he's gonna have, you had the opportunity to draft him.
But you
But you
didn't.
chose
Before,
to,
before,
but you did.
before, wait a minute. Henderson goes 4. You had the 4th pick,
Mhm.
but you get no responsibility. Henderson, if Henderson have a bomb game, that's not on you.
What I'm gonna say is this: you're the person that do that. That's your move.
Everybody
My,
does that. I do that. That's the
no,
whole.
no, 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 no.
That's my whole motherfucking
What,
shtick right there.
what Roy says is this: you passed on this person, and he drags you all the way through the entire season, all the way into the next season. I
I
never
made my
stopped hearing
bones.
about
I
cold
made
commit.
this show. I made this show doing that shit. And I ain't
So,
picking no. Hey, that's 100% what I do. You passed
so
on this nigga. Every time this nigga go out there and do something amazing, guess what? Because that nigga was supposed to be on your fucking squad. Niggas did it with me with BTJ. I had to listen to this nigga down here about BTJ. That was the
What
pick.
I,
But
this, this is what I don't understand. He had the 4th
he
pick. Why
had the
are y'all
fourth pick.
acting like he didn't have a
I'm
4th
not.
pick?
I'm,
Why did
because
Henderson get
I didn't
drafted?
have I didn't have the 4th pick during
Why
the draft.
didn't you?
When
How
you
did
when you mocked me, did I have the
no,
fourth
no,
pick?
no, no, no,
Did I
no.
have the 4th pick then? Did I have the 4th pick last year?
Don't matter. You
Did I?
traded
No,
for.
it does matter.
So
I
why
traded.
how
I
does your
traded
how
it
does your trade how does your trade give you no responsibility, but my trade I have to take all the responsibility?
you got to bring
because
it. You
you
got an excellent point.
predicted who you wanted to have. You told others who they was gonna have. I said to you, how do you know he gonna be there? He a lot. I got him.
Yeah, I should have got him.
And here's the thing, you don't.
I don't.
The person we talking about,
But
Henderson.
you so what you're
Henderson,
saying is you can trade
Henderson,
for as long as you don't make no
Henderson.
predictions.
What did he get?
So
What
what
did
you're
he get
saying, as
before?
long as you don't make no predictions, you could trade all your players with no responsibility for nothing. But if you make one prediction, you gotta be right.
Hmm. What did you get for? You got LJ for 4, right?
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Laporta.
And Laporta. But what he give up? He gave up 4 and JSN
And Stroud.
and Stroud.
Yeah.
But he'll get no responsibility. I have to take on all the responsibility. Man, we can move on to 5
Move on to 5.
because he clearly is biased,
I'm
and
gonna start.
everybody can
I'm
see it.
gonna start my bias pick on 5. I think RJ Harvey was an A plus pick.
I think was the best player available at the time. If I'm gonna say this, if Scatbo didn't get injured and I had 5, I'm going Scatbo. And I've been hyping up Scatbo since day one, since college, and everybody laughs at me. But I'm telling y'all, watch. And this is the, hey, we was talking earlier. This is the great equalizer. It's always can come back, and motherfuckers be like, I remember this show. It's like Spades when you go out there and be like, nah, nigga, renege. I'm gonna pick that, but we could be like, nah, week 1 preseason, nigga, you were saying this, that, and the other. So I'm still saying Scatbo, but Harvey was a great pick because Sean Payton and the bullshit that you sent to Bullyfoots and that old bullshit message try to get Hunter. Uh, Sean Payton does make superstars. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I wanted Hunter. Hunter was
I ain't finna beat this horse.
what we was expecting to be at 5. Uh, we had to settle for RJ, and we hoping that Sean Payton turns him into a monster.
Mm-hmm.
The last wide receiver, I mean, the last running back he drafted was Kamara.
Yep.
If I can get some Kamara type uh, production out of him.
So what we saying? What we saying? What we saying?
Kamara. I hate everything about Alvin Kamara, everything that he does. Kamara been busting my ass since he came in this fucking league. So fuck Alvin Kamara.
What you saying? What you say?
I'm waiting for you to say how great Lord Hates pick for you was. Go ahead.
You didn't pick the pick. I made the pick. It was either gonna be RJ Harvey or Junkins, and I went with
a great
Harvey.
pick. Okay, because I remember you saying Junkins, but you went with Harvey. Okay.
Yeah, I went. You know why I didn't go with Junkins? I didn't want to be part of. I didn't want to have. I didn't want to be too invested in
that
the
Cleveland
Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And
I actually
Denver's a more stable organization, and I went with Harvey.
I'll fucks with that. Pick 6. Pick motherfucking 6.
We'll come back to that when we get down there to it, but we'll get to it. I think Black Republicans made a solid wide receiver pick. He needs some wide receivers. So
Black Republicans needed a team. That's why he tanked. That's why he has finished last place more than anybody in the league. That's why he's going to be the fastest to 100. Fun fact, people. I have to lose every game for the next 4 seasons just to be 5 losses behind him. Every game. So, yes, he had the 6th pick. He needed a whole entire team. This nigga down here gonna say I'm hating. This nigga gonna say
you are hating.
Am I speaking anything not factual? Is he the last place team?
Hate.
Is he the last place team?
Last place is what?
Shit.
He had the first pick, yeah.
At the end of the day, anything that I'm saying that's not factual, please stop me. So all the things that I'm saying are correct. So it can't be hate. I'm sorry if my facts offend. I'm sorry if my facts make his pussy hurt.
It's the same shit with you every year, especially when it comes to Black
Because it's my fucking show.
It's the same
shit with you every year with Said. Shout out to motherfucker Said. My nigga Said. Every year the same shit. So when you out there hating on the nigga, I don't say shit, but damn, why you do the nigga like that?
You be hating though.
Man, at the end of the day, he needed everything. He had a great pick at wide receiver because he had 2 top 6 picks, but continue, my nigga.
He got what he wanted. It was a good pick. I give it an A. He needed a wide receiver. I thought he took the best one off the board.
Do you know why he needed a wide receiver?
Now, why do you need a wide receiver?
Because he traded his wide receiver to you for an injured running back. And again, motherfuckers gonna say that's hate, but those are fucking facts. Those are facts, nigga. Facts. An injured running back. He's traded his wide receiver away, so he went and drafted one this time. But continue.
Nobody. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I want to get down to that number 7 pick. So that number 7 pick that said took,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I didn't think he was gonna go that route. I thought he was gonna go with Scatbo because I heard he was the Giants man. But the fact he went with Junkins because somebody else asked on Junkins. They said that they went into the
Several
Browns
people passed on
organization.
Junkins. And see, this is the
But
thing. When you go
but
down
hold
this
on,
road,
hold on. I want to make this point though. I want to make this. If you're not invested in the Browns organization, but you got Flacco and Judy on the team because you done got somebody's wide receiver. I don't know. It sounds contradictory. It just feels a certain way. I can see if he stayed away from Junkins because he didn't sign his contract because he may have had some legal issues. I can see that. But to my understanding, Junkins was supposed to be a 5 caliber pick. So I'm just wondering how that pick looks for said through the eyes of the commission.
Well, Junkins still ain't signed,
He will be.
but he hasn't.
Mm. Is his projections up?
But he hasn't. That's the point. He still ain't signed. You know what? But guess who? Guess who's already in camp? Guess who's projected to be the starter? RJ Harvey. But Junkins ain't even signed yet.
So is that why you stayed away from him?
The Browns organization is a mess.
the vestability is what?
Availability. But the Browns organization is a mess. They drafted 2 running backs. They don't look like they in no rush to even sign him. Season starts in
2 weeks.
what, 2.5 weeks?
Yeah.
He ain't signed yet. As we speak right now, he has not signed. That means he has not practiced. When do you think he's gonna play his first game?
Ooh.
My question is, and this is what's the pick for said? That was a question. Was that a good pick?
I mean, dynasty wise, yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't want to wait. I'm a win now team.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Talked
Judy's
about that
gonna
in the
help you
draft
win
party.
now. Judy's gonna help you win now.
Yes.
All
Fuck
right.
yes. Jerry Judy?
Okay.
Hell yeah. It's going to help him win now.
Flacco gonna help you win now.
Who else they throwing to? Who else they throwing to?
Who throwing the ball?
It don't
I
matter.
don't care. As long as they throw it.
This is fantasy. Listen. Who else they gonna throw the ball to? You give me a name.
Okay.
It's like he upset. He want to break my team down so bad. And
it just sounds contradictory to me.
every move he want to attack, but you can't attack everything.
No.
I just asked the question because I heard what you said about Jenkins, and you got it.
What
Yeah.
Roy put,
And guess
okay,
what? Go look at said lineup. Go see where Junkins is. He might still be starting in said lineup, but tell me what his projection is.
Said right now is currently projected as I'm
now,
looking.
not his overall Junkins projection.
Junkins in his self projections.
Yeah.
Is Junkins in his starting lineup? Nope. I can see George.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there. He's still
matter
there.
of fact, he got him as his main running back. And what's his projections looking like? It's a 0.0, which takes said all the way down to a 178 projection. What is, I ain't gonna say, said is trash. We all know said is trash. But if Junkins was on my team right now, everybody be like, not only did you get a running back, You didn't get Hunter. You got a running back who ain't gonna even be ready week 1.
This is real spill. This is the thing. We gonna talk, as you said earlier. It's not my job to hate on my team or to shit on my team. If you got it, use it, and I can't refute it because it's there. But
Before you leave that, and we're gonna move to the next one because I don't want to. Did Seth pick that, or did you pick that pick?
Pick what pick?
Are you still going on about my mock draft?
No, I was just asking during the draft.
I don't pick anybody pick for them
Oh, okay.
except for El Patron. That was El Patron that picked
Okay, I thought you were saying you had picked them.
for El Patron.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anywho, at the end of the day, when we make our picks and we make these moves, it's his job to hate on it if he can. And I'm using the term hate loosely. He can spin it, this, that. It's his job. It's your job. It's Lennox's job. It's Wilson's job. It's everybody's job to go in there and shit on what you did in whatever way they can. And that's just the name of the chat room, and that's just the name of the game. Junkins, when I had picked him not signed, but we had to, me and Roy had this conversation, and Lennox came into the chat room and was talking about it. You say you wouldn't do Junkins at 14, this, that, and the other. Fuck no. Because at the end of,
14, get a little. I think I'd have took him at 14, but especially with no charges.
We gonna get to, as you go, still go ahead and say what's his projection? 0.0. He still ain't signed. We start to see this is going back to your logic. Now these are your words.
And it sounds contradictory.
A top five pick versus 14 is completely different.
Hey, your opinion. Like I said, I wouldn't have
taken. It's completely different. Top 5 versus 14.
Hey, we all GM
like,
different.
It sound like gas.
We move on to where we at 8.
Yeah, you go 8.
Who had
8, 9? Gronk had 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Johnson and Scatbo. I like. Hey, he said he was going heavy running back. I like both picks. I might have switched it up. Lord Hats over here said he would go 1 running back, 1 wide receiver. I might have agreed with that. I might have. Actually, I would have taken Johnson and Golden. Lord Hats analysis of that. I done took that. But he said he was going heavy running back. He went heavy running back. I don't have a problem. I thought that was a good plan for him.
I'm gonna say this as a person who literally had the number 8 pick. Going back to your logic, Lord Hate. I'm gonna say this before I get to that. Listen, hey people. Lord Hats is funny as a motherfucker to me. I am sorry. That shit makes me giggle. Lord Hats is funny as shit, and you are a dickwad for doing that. But that shit, every time he says it, fucks me up. But as the person that had the number 8 pick, and I basically had a snafu. We're gonna call it that, kind of like you had this year, last year, and it cost me number 8 to get Bowers. If I had the 8th pick. I still probably wouldn't have picked Junkins. I'm just being real. I wouldn't have done it because you're not there. You're not signed, and I don't. I'm a comfort guy. You gotta make me feel. You're not feeling comfortable. Remember when I went ahead and I sold Zeke when he was getting ready to get suspended on that bullshit. Y'all didn't agree with it, but I'm a comfort guy. So hey, I still wouldn't have did it, but hey, it is what it is. I fucks with the double running back scheme, and Gronk had a good draft. I would have too picked Golden, and yeah, I would have picked Golden at 8 or 9, either or, but I would have walked away with Golden. Lord, hey,
yeah.
For the illiterate bastards that can't read because they was public educated motherfuckers is Lord Hate. They reintroduce myself. I'm gonna say the for those picks was a A, probably a B for me. I'm just not high on Scambo like that. People say
Why
I don't
not?
know because I got Tracy on my team, but
Oh yeah.
mm, I just
Commish
wouldn't have
pointed
I
that
wouldn't
out
have
last week.
took him that high. So I probably would have went with a wide receiver and running back. So Caleb Johnson
So
and
if you
Golden
had that, you
or
wouldn't have just.
Ibuka and Caleb.
If you
That's
went
what
and had
I
that,
would
you
have went
wouldn't have
with
just
that.
got the insurance. Because either or, if you saying that
Um,
Tracy is that nigga, but Scappo the up and comer, let's just say somewhere mid-season, Tracy gets traded. Now you got the number one New York Giants running back and somebody else's new problem, new situation because they would have traded for him if they ain't want him. I don't know if Scappo, you got to give him up. He nigga been cleaning up in camp till he got his little injury, but maybe I'm biased. I'm biased, so I can't speak on it. I'm sorry.
I
Commish?
said I would have went with the wide receiver and the
Clearly
running back too.
biased.
Huh?
You clearly biased. But again, 8 and 14 is two different worlds.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And once we get to 14, I'll explain my position. But we had 10. 10 was Matthew Golden.
That was
I
picked
think that
up
was,
by El Patron.
yeah, the best player available. You got to take the best player available. One of the premier picks. It was only two or three left after. Once you get to 10, it's only like two or three premier picks left. I thought Golden was one of those guys. Had to take him.
Now,
Immediate starter for El Patron.
I have a question. Was that a El Patron decision, or was that a Roy looking out for my sick friend and I know what he likes pick?
That was a Roy looking out for his sick friend because
Mm-hmm.
Burton should not have been the pick at 10. He wants Burton.
But
Burton does
so
not
so
deserve to
we
be the
knew
10th
that
pick.
his pick was his 10 pick was supposed to be Bird. We can agree
Yeah,
on that.
I mean
No,
that's
no,
what
no, no,
he
no,
said.
no. We can.
That's
I'm
what he
not.
said.
Not to say that again. We until the draft is on the board and the motherfucking clock is ticking. We don't know what a motherfucker gonna do. And if he could, and if Moan could have figured out a way to get Golden and get Burden the way he did and the way the commish did, then it's possible. And that's knowing Moan since more than half my life, and this motherfucker right here knowing him since day motherfucking one. So I can't disagree with it, huh?
The
He had to take it. It wasn't no threat. I mean, the Brandon was behind him. If Brandon, let's say Brandon got cute and took Burton, that means he would have got uh Matthew Golden and Emeka
A
Booker.
Boko. So it is what it is. Even and again, we knew that that was because Luther Bird's a hometown guys. Shout out to St. Louis and shout out to Bird and the fam. But yeah, it was a good pickup, and I like the pick, and I fucks with that. Then next up we had Brandon, and Brandon had the number 11 pick, and
well, hold on. First of all, let me jump back. Jay Reed, you tripping?
hmm?
You step in there and talk about Golden and Burton because I ain't say shit about either one of those picks. I think that Burton pick helped in the draft, and when it gets down to me, I appreciated that. So I will always want to give the commissioner his flowers because I appreciate that pick. Golden was a great pick. I'll give him that was probably the pick I looked at and said that Brandon gonna pick a Mecca.
Hmm.
And so if Golden was there, I think Brandon would have took Golden over Mecca.
You think
Which
so?
oh yeah.
Hey Brandon, shout out to you if that's the facts. So let us know in the chat room or let us know in the comments. Would you have picked Burden over
No, not Burden. I said he would have picked Golden
Golden? I'm sorry, if you would
over
have picked Golden over a Mecca, I would like to know that. I would definitely
because
like
I
to know
had
that.
been watching that talented Buccaneer. that may bite me in the ass, and I give the commish credit if that bites me back in the ass, 'cause that's a pick I wanted.
Mm.
And
Anything to say, Commish?
piggybacking
Oh, I
off
see.
that
I see
statement.
that look in your eye, OG, triple OG.
It's funny. It's funny listening to them talk. So Buka, Emeka Buka goes 11.
Mm-hmm.
Think that was the best play on the board. Also, good pick by Brandon. Looked like he's gonna be a immediate starter for People's Champ. And we heard in the room you wanted some. You was trying to go hard, trying to get the man.
Still
Like
is.
to like to share what you offered.
We keep our business where we keep our business.
Mm.
So that's a no.
Keep our business where we keep our business.
Cause
Did you hear anything?
I offered a 3-team trade.
Oh, okay. What was the
But
13
he ain't
trade? Do
want.
you remember?
Yeah.
It came from you?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't take it serious.
Wow.
You get a Mecca, Brandon get RJ Harvey, and
And
Roy
Roy
gets
gets
paid.
paid. I remember that. And when you say get paid, just for the viewer's sake, for my sake, what does get paid mean? Talk to me.
I was gonna take his trash, actually. Give me
Mm-hmm.
Brian Robinson. Give me the rookie Ja'Cory Crosby
Mitchell,
Merritt.
Merritt, yeah.
Give me Gordon. Give me Sanders. Give me my second round pick back from 2026.
Damn.
And Brandon give me my first. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Neither one of them can get that trade done without me. And I'll say this. He wants a Mecca, but he doesn't have the capital to give to Brandon to get a Mecca. Brandon's in a win now situation. He needs a running back. The only running back he got on his team that's worth his salt is Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason could take that job at any point.
Come holler at me, Brandon.
RJ Harvey would fit perfectly with Brandon's team. A Mecca would fit perfectly with your team. But I gotta get paid for this.
What you
I'm
say?
the only one taking the loss.
Nickelback
What
gets
you
sold in the
want.
park. Roy won't
You
see
get
it.
what you want. Brandon get what he want. I'm the one taking the loss, so I got to get paid. And everything I'm asking don't hurt y'all team. I don't know why. Can you see that lower hate thing?
Nah, it's he got the blurred background, so it's coming to find a fuzzy end.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is when you break it down like that, Roy, I hear you. You getting a lot though. I'm not saying that none of that shit is worth it. I'm not saying none of that shit is worth it.
It ain't even
However,
a serious
I'm finna explain this. Listen, I know a Barry Gordy when I motherfucker see one. I know Sean Diddy Combs when I see one. He trying to recoup. Yeah, he tried. I ain't done no dog. I'm mute your motherfucking ass, nigga. Don't do this. This my shot. He trying to recoup because he spent the haul getting motherfucking number 2. Am I lying, my nigga? Shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. You gave a haul to get number 2, and you didn't get the nigga you wanted. So now you trying to recoup motherfucking royalties. My office hours are 9 to 5, nigga. That's the motherfucker. You sound like big. I ain't done, nigga. Don't say, hey, I ain't done.
Yeah,
this nigga trying to go ahead and recoup his motherfucking losses, and that's what you see here, people. I'm not saying that he ain't trying to get something over, but I'm not saying the shit he asking for is worth it. You trying to fuck, and I know a nigga that's trying to fuck because I've been a nigga that's trying to fuck.
How do they get the deal done where everybody get what they want and need?
Without you? Oh, they can't. They motherfucker. No. I'll mute your motherfucking ass too. They can't. And I know a motherfucker pimp when I see one. I know pimp talk when I see
Oh,
one. You are acting like the Bishop Don Juan. Bitch, I made you. I need my money. And I got to have it. That's what you trying to do.
look at his face. He want a Mecca or Boca. He want them. He want them. And
I'm
I
letting
can
y'all
make that
talk
happen.
because obviously, again, who made the offer?
I put the offer out there.
Who did?
Me.
Oh, okay. Who accepted?
What?
Who accepted?
What are you talking about?
Who accepted the offer?
Nobody. I put it out there.
Exactly, because again, it ain't a serious offer.
It's the only way it's gonna get done. You can't give him anything he wants. What
I
can you
can't
give him?
trust. I can't trust a man who gave up what he got to get what he got. You supposed to have money right now. You ain't got him. So all the shit that you done
Listen,
talk,
listen,
I can care the fuck less.
you can shit on me and Hunter all you want. I'm trying I'm trying to get you a Mecca book. But obviously your pride,
Yeah.
it's your pride right now. This
Hmm.
ain't got nothing because you giving up all those players that I told you
Hmm.
and those picks, it don't hurt you. But your pride is what hurt you. And Maurice calling me a pimp and saying I'm fucking and this and that. That make you like, I'm finna show this nigga. I'm finna show this nigga. But the player you want, listen, he got the you can do all that shit you want to. He got
I'm
the player you
listening to
want.
you talk
And
shit about a
you
trade
don't
that
have the
doesn't
asset,
accept it.
you don't have the assets to give him what he
Hmm.
needs. Like he needs something in return. I got that.
And that's
I
that
got what
pimp
he
talk
needs
I'm
in
talking about.
return.
So hold on. So you Brandon Pimp?
I'm just
No.
saying, Brandon need a running
Oh,
back.
okay.
Is RJ
So you
Hart?
don't speak for Brandon.
Is Art? Let me ask you this: if Brandon had the number 5 pick, you think he would have drafted a Mecca Ibuka? He would have drafted a running back. I guarantee you that. He would have drafted a running back. He can give him that running back he
We keep
needs,
talking
and
about
you
some
can get
if.
that wide receiver you want.
We keep talking
But I
about
got to
if.
get paid now. I have to be paid in this
I
situation.
have to be compensated. I'm not.
Go
Roy,
get
this is
Hunter.
Roy. No,
Go
this is
get
Roy.
Hunter.
Roy
It don't
is
And
matter
then
to
come
me. Your
holler at
ego,
me.
hey,
hold
look,
on.
your ego. That's your
Roy
ego
is
But I
talking.
taking
didn't
the
make no
position
offer to you about it.
of I am brokering this shit and it can't happen. I Roy is literally saying to y'all, a nickel bag gets sold in the park. I won't in. I'm not trying to bust your head. I'm just trying to, get my beak wet. But that's what he's trying to say, but he trying to fuck. He trying to tell you pimp talk. I'm trying to give him up. I'm just, I just get a little bit off the top.
It
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
doing
happen.
shit.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
The audience is ready for the prime time dinner tonight. So let's go to pick 14.
All right. Pick
Let's
14.
go to pick 14.
Let me start in that. Let me start in that. That was the best pick of the whole damn draft, in my opinion.
The what?
The best pick of the draft.
This nigga is crazy.
I
And
can't.
the reason why, if my trash could be in that first round pick, what can I say? What can I say? Now you go ahead and spin how great that pick was.
You go
So
ahead,
you
Roy.
trying to tell
And
me
it's gonna be my time to finish like you
you
had with
trying
your
to tell me Christian Kirk was the best pick in the draft?
In my
That was
opinion.
that was ridiculous. You know why? And you know how I know that's a lie? Because
Hmm.
you wanted Jaden Higgins.
Mm.
You got rid of Christian Kirk for no compensation,
Hmm.
but you wanted if the pick that you wanted the most at 19 was Jaden Higgins. They both on the same fucking team.
Mm.
Mhm.
That was a terrible pick. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was a fucking terrible pick. He 28. He turned 29 in November.
November.
He old in football terms. He old as fuck. He stayed hurt. You say he didn't do shit for you. How long
Mhm.
you had him on your team since you've been back? Since you've been back, he
What,
did
two?
shit.
About 2 years.
He did shit for you.
About 2 years. And I let him go, right?
And
I
you
had
let him
Kirk
go
on
for
my team at
nothing.
one
You
point.
And
Then
got
he
who
got
no
and he
traded.
got and he got
conversation.
on and he got picked up where?
14.
By who?
By me.
Maurice, the same person you glazed. That you
And
saying it
what
was a
I
good
said
pick.
is it was a good pick.
Why?
That's it.
Why?
Why? What is he doing for me?
Oh, so you saying because it's hurting his team? So you saying it was a bad pick, but it's good because y'all in the
It's good
same
for
division.
me. I you see this. You're not listening.
Well,
Listen,
just say it was a terrible. No, the pick though, the overall pick, was it a good pick for? Was it a good pick?
no, it was terrible.
It was
But it was a
trash.
great.
One of the worst picks in the league.
It was
All
a
right.
One of
great
the
pick
worst
for me.
picks
It
in
was
the
a
first
great
round.
pick for
Right.
me, though.
It was the worst pick in the first round.
A great
Bar
pick for me.
none.
Mm-hmm. There I
Great
go.
pick for me.
Terrible pick.
Man.
But it's strategy.
Now let's hear the explanation on this pick.
All right, people. Now, the overall reality is this. It's nothing new. I have had Kirk on my team before. I have been a Kirk fan since college and since he came into the league. And I saw him and I think that he can really go out there and really do his thing. I think down there in Texas, I like the pick. And I'm sorry, everybody want to say I panicked and this, that, and the other. I really liked the pick. It was nobody at 14 that really jumped out at me that was like, can I? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna get past it back. That really, I was like, that's going to really that I want. I like Kirk. I'm sorry, I just did. I saw him out there and I wanted him. I just did. Whether you agree with it or not, I. It's not like I haven't big up Kirk. It ain't like I've not had him on my team. It ain't like that. Everything that you finna say is not correct. Injured. That's why I dropped him at one point. He was in Jacksonville. That's why I dropped him at one point. I think Kirk has been on my team at least 2 to 3 times, and I'm a glutton for punishment. Now, in the grand scheme of things, had somebody picked a Kirk-like player, yes, I would be clowning them, and I'm already prepared for the clowning from you. I've already gotten the bullshit from you. I've already got it from Lennox, World Boss, Black Republic is Wilson, and anybody at the end of the day. I'm still a Kirk fan, and I think dude gonna go out there and do numbers out there in Texas.
I'd have picked J.D. Higgins. There's no way. There's no, and J.D. Higgins went 15. There's no way you should have picked 29-year-old Kurt on his third team. Been yeah,
I
uh,
can't disagree with anything that you're saying.
over J.D. Higgins, who's already the starter. It was a bad move by you. It was a bad move. This is the type of move that could be the beginning, especially when you compound it with last year.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the beginning of the end
Ooh, have
and
I
putting
ever
you into the beginning of the end of you competing and putting
really?
you in rebuild mode.
Don't I still have 2 first rounds next year?
You do, but I'm telling
Oh,
you,
okay.
this could be the
So
beginning
my
of the end.
question is this: you're saying this could be the beginning of the end. Have you predicted the beginning of the end for me before? I'm
I
asking.
haven't, but I'm
You
saying this
haven't?
could be.
You haven't? Oh, but you have. Same thing with
When?
Lennox. Yes, y'all
It's a
have.
great.
This is
It's a
begin.
great.
No,
It's
Matter
a
of
great
fact,
pick.
listen, you
if I'm
don't.
It's a
not
great
no
pick.
no, if I'm not mistaken,
It's
I
great.
believe last year on when we did this show right here a year ago this week, the post draft, you said I was one of the worst
What?
teams in the league, is what you said.
Okay,
And where did I
listen.
finish?
You finished fourth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my point. My point of the matter is you predicted my demise before.
Okay.
What's the
If,
grade
if
though?
we gonna, but if we gonna play by them rules, if we gonna play by them rules where we gonna go off past stuff, what's your fucking history?
Aha, you are absolutely correct. I make the playoffs and I do not make the
So
playoffs the
did you make the
following year.
playoffs last year?
I did.
So what about this year?
This year I make the playoffs. I break that curse.
This year you won't make the playoffs, and the trend is right on fucking schedule with a bad draft last year and a bad draft this year.
I cannot
What's your
argue.
grade, Mo?
I can't argue with the numbers. He is absolutely correct. 10 years in this league, I have not made the playoffs in back-to-back years. And I still got a better record than
The
you,
rookie asked a
motherfucker.
good question. What's your fucking grade? Because I'm giving you an F.
I give myself a C.
What'd you say?
A C.
I ain't heard you
I
got
give
quiet.
myself a C. I give myself a C. Only because it's not, I'm a Kirk fan. And just like you play as a fan sometimes, I am a fan of Dude. I have been a fan of Trask. I've been wrong on Trask. Who else have I been wrong on? I've been wrong on a few people, and I've been fans of. And I was like, I put Andrew. Was it not Luck? It was a Lock. Drew Lock was another one. I'd be wrong sometimes, but I still follow my eye test and follow my heart. At the end of the day, it was a bad pick in the grand scheme of things, but I think Kirk gonna go out there and do his thing. But to the masses that say it was a panic, and I'm gonna fuck you up. This nigga over here was directly across from me at the draft party, and when I hit Kirk, he did like this. Whoa, he did just like that. And I was like, hey, am I lying?
I know. Yeah.
100%. He directly across from me, Roy. You was there at the end of the table. So, hey, that was my pick. So, moving on to 15.
Bad pick. For 15, the pick that you should have picked, Jaden Higgins. That's a great pick. That was a great pick for Big Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy, 6'4", already the starter. I don't know. Young guy. I don't know. What? Yeah.
I mean that's it's a tough move. You got you there. Got you there. That's a pick that fell into his lap.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
You still
tried his
got me
best.
week
He
one.
tried his
Don't.
best not to say you did some dumb shit.
Oh,
That's what
fine.
he's trying to say. He like you. He a friend. He want to glaze you as much as possible. But him
this
saying
this
him Sam
because it
Higgins
worked in my
going
favor. It
15.
worked in my favor, so I can't not see that how it worked in my favor.
Him saying Higgins going 15 made his day because he said, "Oh wow, what a dumbass move."
He still got me week one. Shout out to Big Lawrence. You did your thing. Little Larry, my nigga. So
Can
now
we get to 16? The champ.
the
Oh my
champ.
God. Oh my God. And the champ can talk a little trash. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. But it's the same old with this motherfucker every year.
Mm.
We got 2 goddamn minutes to make a pick. And this motherfucker at the draft in front of his computer, and he still auto pick. Thank God for ESPN because they drafted him Tyler Warren. He didn't draft him. ESPN might as well be the fucking GM of his team because this motherfucker the whole time, 2 fucking minutes, and didn't draft nobody. So his first pick was Ty Warren, and then it was auto draft. If you don't pick within 2 minutes, to go to auto draft. And so what they do, they pick the fucking defense for his ass. I
That
mean,
pick
this
too.
dude don't. I get on him during the season. He fucking come to the draft and he still ain't present. What
When ESPN drafted for him and they drafted that pick at 16, it was like. But then he had back. But I will say this, and I was there, and you saw it through the thing. He was right behind me, and everybody was talking, and it was a lot of motherfuckers there. Hey, listen, hey, if y'all ain't came to the draft party, man, if y'all ain't flew in, the shit be live as hell. We be out there kicking it. So come to the draft. Shout out to the draft party. But the champ he was talking. Family was there, this, that, and the other. Shout out to the big homie Carl. But yes, he did auto pick and for 16 and 17, and the champ to allow that to happen. It is substandard. It is less than stellar, and you deserve a slap.
Same old, same old. Hopefully this year for the league, Brandon and Maurice don't come saving his ass again. ESPN saved him with pick 16, but they couldn't help him with 17. Gave this motherfucker a defense. Who the fuck? I'm gonna be on his ass
Hey,
all year.
You was on his ass all last year. How'd that work out?
Yeah, y'all saved his ass.
I
He was
must
dead
say
in the
this.
fucking water.
Shout out to the
No,
motherfucker who. Shout out to the nigga who didn't have no first round picks. The U City Lions, nigga. You ain't shit. You ain't been shit. You ain't gonna be shit, nigga. I'm here. You been ducking me, nigga. I see you.
yo, that auto pick shit, I was looking at it right there and I was like,
And what's so crazy? He
I was
was
gonna say
he was
something,
5 feet.
but but it was like, damn. And then when I saw the Colts defense, I said, damn,
He did.
it was too late. And
Yeah.
so it was kind of one of those situations. He got one. I was like, all right, that's a good pick. And then when I saw it said auto pick, and then he got that, I said, damn, bro. But, maybe he was mesmerized about who was bringing the drinks by. I don't know. Hey, I
Hey
don't
man, that
know.
bitch wasn't that hot though. She was not that hot.
I don't know what
The
it
the
was.
bitch that was bringing the drinks though, from the bar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out to my baby and my wife. I love you, baby. But the bitch that was bringing the drinks by the bar. Hey man, cause of the other skinny the bitch, I don't know.
Shout out to the champ. 18. I want to do the second round because
We gonna get to that. We gonna
thought
breeze
I
through it.
thought Lord had some real good picks in the second round, so I definitely want to give him his flowers. Let's go to 18 first. And with that Cam Ward,
It was.
Yeah.
I like that pick. I like that pick for Bullyfoot. I thought Bullyfoot had a good draft. That was also a good pick because he's got Trevor Lawrence, Cam Ward could be his QB2. He also got Daniel Jones. That's just insurance.
Who just got
But
upgraded to the starter.
I like Cam Ward. I like Cam Ward. I thought the champ would have got Cam Ward. He should have got Cam Ward, but I don't know. If he'd have got Ty Warren and Cam Ward, the champ would have been looking real, real nice. But
His current
that was a good
quarterback is
pickup.
Josh Allen, and he got Tyler Shuck as his backup.
Yeah, that's if he take the Colts out and he take Cam Ward, he would have had a he would have been a great draft. But whatever. What y'all think about Cam Ward?
Cam Ward was a good move for Bullyfoot to go ahead and because he had Daniel Jones and I can't get shit for Daniel Jones, so I'm like, man, fuck James Jones. So
You
hopefully,
carried his water for so many years.
man, that motherfucker owed me money.
Y'all need to let that Daniel Jones trade go. Every time we speak on Daniel Jones, like we don't want to hear this Daniel Jones trade every damn time.
Hey,
19.
19. Who was up?
That would be
Your
the
pick.
Trey Harris move. As I've
Trey
been hearing
Harris.
from this man in the middle about QJ ain't doing shit but dropping balls in practice.
Facts.
He out there in Chargers Nation. He said he had a good stellar rookie season. He do better than what his motherfucker ahead of him. So, and the fact that he fell down, because he fell down. For the people that I would have thought that the champ was gonna go ahead and take a wide receiver would have took that if he was gonna take Cam Ward, he would have took Cam Ward. I would have saw him taking Cam Ward, then taking Ward. But I mean, but it happened when it happened. So it's a great pick for the Bucks.
Now, we've all been hearing that Trey Harris has been having some little drops
Mm-hmm.
in practice also. He's got a little competition on him. with another fellow rookie, Keandre Lambert Smith. But politics might win out because Trey Harris is like a second or third round. I think Lambert Smith is a fifth or sixth round. But those same drop questions they've been dropped on Trey Harris.
Mm-hmm.
You're a rookie. You get it
Oh,
together.
don't do
Get
that.
it
Don't
together.
do that.
You get it together.
Now, see, and this the thing. So
You
this
get
is
it together.
where and I still going back to pick 14. Motherfuckers give me shit about 14. This is where the Black Republicans has given me shit. He was one of the peoples that he said or he thought I would pick. At the end of the day, like you said, motherfuckers is dropping. We read reports. When we do this show here, you gotta, which I said, research, not lazy research. So you gotta go out there and at the end of the day, the same reports that he reads, I read. You know, you guys go out there. You dude dropping. It just is what it is.
So you want to draft them?
I didn't draft him, obviously.
Well, we know that, but again, going by the commission, if you would have been in that position, would you have drafted him?
If my aunt had
And
nuts, she'd be my uncle.
19, hold on, I'll tell you. Let me look.
You
I
stalling.
mean, at
You
19,
stalling.
Yeah.
Would you have drafted him at 19?
Me or him?
Either one of you.
If I was gonna draft him
it's
at
not
19, I
a
would
bad
draft him at
pick.
14.
No, it's not a bad pick. Yeah, 19 is not a bad pick. I probably would have went somewhere else, but it's not a bad pick. I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I'm just saying I'm not 100% sure he's going to be a starter. Even with, I think I personally think QJ was ahead of him, but QJ got hurt. So now we'll see. But I'm still not 100% that he's the starter.
Mm. If I
He ain't
had
But
starting
it
a
right.
ain't
He
a
ain't
bad
starting
pick.
right now.
no,
He's not
if
starting
I
on the
did have the
team right
19th
now.
pick,
He's sitting on the
and
bench. But I just said the pick
if
is what? It's a
if I
good pick.
went
It's a
and I
bad
It
pick.
was a good pick. It was a good pick. Hey, he was a dog in college. I watched him. Matter of
yeah,
fact, Maurice put me on to him.
yeah, that's what I'm
He's a
saying. So
dog in college.
yes, if he would have been there at 19 and I had 19, I will say this: based on the fact that QJ is hurt and Ladd is the number one, and he happens to go out there and be the number two or even three. At the end of the day, if one of them and QJ stays hurt, QJ keeps dropping, he moves up, and he's still only a year behind Ladd. At the end of the day, he's still going to be part of prolific John Harbaugh offense. And if Ladd were to get hurt, who else is to step in? QJ? Fuck no. So it's going to be him. And if I had 19, I probably would have got the insurance. I fucks with that. I like to pick. 20. I didn't have a
You know what I'm sorry, man. We got. I know Brandon watching this right now, and like these motherfuckers skipped my pick number 13 because we was trying to shit on Maurice. But Brandon drafted Loveland at 13,
Mm-hmm.
the first tight end off the board. And we watched Loveland the
Mm-hmm.
night before the draft. He looked good.
Yes. Now, Loveland or Tyler Warren?
I go Love.
Really?
You buy it. You buy
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't like Tyler Warren quarterback. I don't like Tyler Warren quarterback. I don't like
Okay.
the offense. He might be the main show, but once defenses realize Daniel Jones is the one throwing it to him, he might be easy to shut down. I like Love, man. I like that. I like Ben Johnson's offense.
Mm-hmm.
I like Caleb. Yeah, I'm saying I'm biased, but listen, he's a top 10 pick in the NFL.
No one said no. I just said just a little biased stuff.
I don't know what Tyler Warren showed you that Loveland hasn't.
What I'm just saying is as far as who is coming from the source.
Who you like?
Oh, I
Since
think
you not.
I don't think I would have picked him.
I like
I
Tyler
don't like his
Warren.
I don't like his quarterback.
Hold on. And,
So, okay.
Loveland was a good pick. But as far as Warren goes, I can see where you're going with this because there is, first off, you still have to figure out who's going to throw the ball. That's the different question. Now we know it's going to be Daniel Jones. Now you still have Adonai Mitchell, and you still got Downs, and you got Tyler Warren. Those are the top three. And at the end of the day, he goes into a rotation of who's going to get fed. And Daniel Jones isn't AR-15, so all of them are brand new. So it does factor in slightly. Loveland, rookie, still he's been the safety net, and the tight end is always going to be a safety net for a nervous quarterback. PPR wise, Caleb's going to drop off to him. So I like it, but I liked Warren better. But I'm not mad at the pick.
I don't think it's a
Like I
bad
said, I
pick
like
for what he
Loveland.
already had. So already got a wide receiver, so to add a tight end, not a bad pick. But I think Warren is gonna get more volume. I think what you got over there with Caleb allegedly got all these weapons, so spreading the ball around.
I mean, who's out there? Roma Duze, who
DJ
else?
Moore,
DJ Moore.
you got
Now you got to
Burton.
factor in Loveland.
I was gonna say today, but I want to start. As you say, going back to the train. I didn't want to
No,
say
you got
like Cole
Burton.
Komet.
Huh?
I said Cole Komet.
Oh, he gonna go get him with the Cole
Oh
Komet.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cole Komet is there.
Mm-hmm.
But Cole Komet ain't no factor like that. All
Wow,
right.
that was a shot. I didn't seen a shot
Cole
before,
Komet
people,
ain't no
and
factor like that. So now we got pick 20. Chuck Hogan. He's the new North Side FFC. He picked Jadon Blue.
he did.
Yeah, for the Dallas Cowboys. I think Blue is gonna be the starter. He might not start week one, but I think he's gonna get most of the snaps. He's gonna outplay all those guys. He's gonna be the starter.
Who he's going up
So I
against?
think that was a good pickup for Chuck
Who- uh,
and the FFC.
Blue has to go. He has to contend with Sanders, who is now injured, who has had one, maybe two good seasons. But they said he was doing his thing in training camp. And who else was down there? Was it at Williams?
Yeah, Jay Wood.
So
Javante Williams.
um, by no later than week 6 will he be getting 66% of those rushing yards and rushing opportunities, because if you can come up, if they have faith in you the way that John Devontae, they wouldn't have drafted him. And Sanders, you just an insurance piece to get them through some bullshit. I like the pick, and Blue is going to be that dude down there.
We see what Blue do. We gonna share some time.
You're a
So
little nervous because you got Javante Williams.
I ain't gonna think I'm nervous. First of
Oh,
all,
so I did it again. Did I
Yeah,
do it
he
again?
got Javante Williams.
Did I do it again?
what
Did
I
I do it
find
again with the
what I
Tyrone
find
Tracy
what I
and
find.
did I do it
Yeah,
again?
let me finish if you're gonna let me talk.
My man, I'm sorry.
Right, I know you don't like to hear yourself talk, ask a question, then answer it for me. So let me go and answer the question. I don't give a fuck about whether Blue Star. I'll say this: when you at that goal line, you gonna give it to your big back. On top of that, I think Williams can catch the ball out the backfield, so we'll see. Dak don't still be pressured. So it's the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys. So when you have
This
faith in anything that they do,
no,
they'll
no,
do
no.
what they do.
This is where I'm gonna have to
But
side with, and I'm gonna start calling. I'm gonna give
it's
him
a
his
good pick for him because he need a team. Same way just like Black Republican. Stuff needed a team. That's the best player on the board for him. That's who he picked.
anything like this. It's when you doing fantasy. I don't care if the Cowboys win or lose. The Cowboys have now won a Super Bowl and probably been in at best 4 playoff games in the last 10 years, 15 years. I still drafted Zeke in the first round. Not because I was a Cowboys fan, but because I knew what Zeke could do. Whether the Cowboys win or lose, it got shit to do with me. And this is where fantasy versus real football they intersect, because the overall reality is he cares if the Jaguars win or lose because he's a fan. I don't care if I had a did what he said. That we're gonna go back to a mock draft, which is for entertainment purposes only. If I would have drafted BTJ over Coleman or Polk, I believe it was Polk, I would be sitting pretty, because at the end of the day, 5 seconds, who else is Trevor Lawrence throwing to? 4, 3,
Travis
no,
Hunter.
2, 1. My point, Travis Hunter just got there, but we talking about BTJ last year. Had I went and drafted him over Poker Coleman, I'd be sitting pretty. And I give flowers when they are due. So the point of all of this is I don't give a fuck, me, if Jacksonville wins or loses. Roy does, because he's a fan. As long as BTJ get his numbers. Do I give a fuck if Green Bay wins or loses? I don't. Josh Jacobs get them motherfucking 3-yard, 2-yard, 1-yard goal line pushes. I give a fuck. That's where the difference comes in. So I don't give a fuck about wins and losses. I don't give a fuck if it's the Cowboys. If that nigga gonna go out there and get me 15 points a game, I'm with it. And that's the difference in fantasy and real football.
There your philosophy.
Yes.
All right.
You think the only person that give a fuck if Josh Allen has a good game is Brandon, the People's Champ. Shout out to the People's Champ. And Hurricane Walker. That's who gives a fuck. You know what I gave a fuck about? If Keon Coleman got his yards. I don't give a fuck if the Bills win. I don't give a fuck if the Bills hit the division. I give a fuck if Keon Coleman get that 15-yard slant in for a touchdown and 6 yards. I mean, 7, 8 points for me. That's what I give a fuck about. I give a fuck about that 20-yard, 30-yard dart that Josh Allen's going to throw Keon Coleman. That's getting me points. Whether them niggas win or lose and the Buffalo Mafia go out there and they defense do shit and they beat the motherfucking Steelers, I give a fuck less. And that's the difference.
So, as far as blue goes, I had inside information that Chivo Burgers, who had picked 21, was really, really hoping Blue fell one more pick to him.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't happen, so he ended up taking Dylan Sampson.
Who put you on the
Who is
Dylan?
I think that was a good pick. I liked it.
Who put you on the Dylan?
Junkins is he hasn't got signed yet. But I think Dylan is better than Jerome Ford and more explosive. He's probably the fastest running back on that team. So he could do some things.
Who put you on the Dylan?
Did nobody put me on the Dylan? It wasn't you.
I think it was.
What?
Is he start?
He will be.
Yeah, he could start.
Jerome Ford is going to.
I don't know. Jerome Ford. Don't nobody know what the Browns gonna do.
Because you hate the Browns organization. Jerome Ford is going to lose that job. That is his job to lose. Dylan Sampson is the motherfucker that's finna come up. And Dylan Sampson is, and you heard it here first, he's this year's Bucky Irvin. He's this year's what was that? James Robinson. Was that J-Rob? He's this year's J-Rob. He's this year's what was the motherfucker out of Broncos organization? That Brian came out and paid the mint for. It's
Man, he
gonna
was a fourth round pick. I don't want to. I don't want to say he's like an undrafted guy. I just think they drafted two. They drafted two running backs. They drafted Junkins to be the bell cow, and they drafted him to be kind of like the third run, the fast scat back type. But I think with Junkins, not even being signed yet, he has the opportunity to go out there and make some noise.
with Junkins not signed yet and not having really had any practice, any team interaction, any preseason, any snaps. You got to get back into, even though if you've been working out with your trainer and doing the heels like Derrick Henry and whatnot, it's nothing like getting out there in them 7-on-7s and them 11-on-11s in them pads out there in the heat, going ahead and knowing what it's got to get hit by real NFL motherfuckers. That accounts for something. You got to get into you got to that time and that extra step that all right, when I get the ball, I gotta pause for a second before I hit that hole, and not just, that all comes in training camp and preseason, and he has none of that. So that's going to hinder him slightly, in my opinion.
So would you take Sampson over Blue?
And I think I would take I would take Blue because Junkins is younger, and it's more direct competition. Sanders and Javante Williams, they competition this year, but they won't be on the team next year.
Because Sanders got a 1 year deal out the deal, so I mean, yeah, they're not gonna be there, and yeah, Blue is the way to go. But Samson, yeah, I couldn't take Samson over Blue, just couldn't. Just the situation doesn't make sense.
Because it's the
So
Bronx organization.
yeah, so who's up next?
We got Kyle Williams for Black Republicans trying to
Mm-hmm.
solidify his wide receiver position.
Because he gave away one, but I'm listening.
Kyle
So
Williams, I thought that was a good pick. I would have took Kyle Williams at 14 over
where the
Hurt.
sound effects at?
Easy,
Shit, ain't none.
easily would have took him at 14 over Christian Kirk. I thought it was a good. Listen, he not starting, but I some of that could be a rookie. Just hey, we just gonna make you earn it just a little bit more. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But I think he'll fully be a starter sometime in the near future. It might, he might not start, but might get more snaps. With wide receiver, you can sub him in, sub him out. So being a starter ain't the be all end all. I would have took. I like the pick. I thought it was a good pick,
Mm-hmm.
especially for his team,
Yes.
where that makes that you got T Mac, then him. That's his
Mm-hmm.
best two receivers right there.
Yeah, and and
He's
and
starting.
again, this is bring it in, people. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm accused of a lot of hate, and that motherfucker over there, he's the Lord of hate. And the overall reality comes down to this: it's not about the hate, but as he said earlier, his team could use a wide receiver, and I rebutted it and said his team could use a lot of everything. And whatever he gets is going to be better than the bullshit that he had last year. So with that being said, it's no place else to go up. No place else to go but up. So yes, his team went out there and did, and then he did his thing. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I second that they needed a whole new team. So and it looked like we drafted a whole new team.
Mm-hmm.
And so unless his shit was on auto pick, I mean, he was gonna fall into something good because of where he was drafting it.
Mm-hmm. At that point, had he jumped into auto pick yet?
Now he drafted all his picks. Yeah, I mean, it was a good pick. Let's move on to 24.
Uh-huh.
You go right ahead, man, because it seemed like you want to
Wait a
take
minute,
credit for
we
this pick.
bypassed the pick, but 24. Let's jump to it. Let's go ahead
No,
and get to
did we miss one? Where we at?
No,
Well,
no,
we
no,
at
24.
23.
23.
What was 23? My bad.
Shit. Well, we don't remember what we go 24. Fuck it. It wasn't gonna be the
Hold
two
on,
two.
hold on, hold on. Because I think he had. I mean, if
And
you know
now,
that's
but
your pick, man.
no, because I want y'all to go ahead. I don't want to be biased here, as far as I want y'all to take
No,
a.
no, if that's your pick. I don't want to stop that. Come on now.
Come on.
Oh, here's the thing. When we went there with that pick, we instantly took this pick because this was the best running back that was left on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we took.
23. Yeah, Ja'Cory Crosby. Okay, so
Corey.
we
Okay,
did still.
Krosky Murray.
Now, I'll go first. This was a smart move.
I tried to give it to him. I did try to give it
All
to
right,
him.
this was a smart move because we already heard the rumors of
Brian
Washington is either
Robinson
trying to
Jr.
trade Brian Robinson Jr. or they just gonna outright release him. So
Mm-hmm.
this is a great move. You get your backup. I don't think every situation warrants getting insurance, but in some situations, it's
Mm-hmm.
fine. And right here, this is a young kid that they hyping up. It's a good pick. That's a good move. I
I
mean,
like the move.
no matter what happens in that Washington situation, you know you got to run it back.
I like to do. I like the pick. I
Yeah,
like the
that was a
play.
good. That was probably one of the.
Better
That was
pick.
probably one of. That was one of the picks where I put you up there because you didn't have a first round pick. You traded that away. For you to get an A in this draft with no first round picks, it was
Is
because of a move like that. But you had some other good picks also. But that was definitely one of the moves that boosted you up. So that was I thought that was probably one of your best picks.
mm-hmm. Next we move on. It was Black Republicans with two.
No, I want to hear what he got to say.
I'm sorry, my
Let him
bad.
glaze himself. Go ahead, glaze yourself. Let's hear what you got to say.
I'm gonna tell you how I came to this pick. He was the best running back on the board.
Mm-hmm.
He instantly showed in real time his value because he ran a touchdown at the Monday night game.
Yeah.
And
So it
that's
was
how
kind
you
of one of those
determine he was
things.
the best running back on the board.
I said
Because he
during
scored
the
a
draft
touchdown.
time, he was the best running back on the board. He proved himself right there. We went with that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the honest to God truth.
It was the best pick on
Well,
the board. That was a great pickup. Krosky Merritt should if he doesn't if he goes 50-50 this year, it's a win. And next year they go ahead and trade away Brian Robinson Jr. You got your number one RB1, and I fucks with it. Dynasty wise, great pick. In a 1 year draft right now, right, he's a great pick. We move on to Tootin with the Black Republicans, another great pick. He stated numerous times post draft, and I think he mentioned him a couple of times pre draft that he liked Dude. Dude is a great pick, and it's a Jacksonville running back that's young. And reality, Etienne had his fumble issues, and can he be overtaken? It's definitely possible. So it's a great pickup to get Tootin. I rocks with it.
I like to pick. Tootin is probably the best running back after Jaden Blue. He's in a bit of a running back by committee, but he's handpicked by the Jaguars head coach, who
Mm-hmm.
also handpicked Bucky Irvin last year. They have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of similarities in them. I think the vets will dominate early, but come week 7, 8, 9, 10, I think Tune will start to work his way in. And
More reps.
yeah, and then by the end of the year, it'll be clear that by 2026, it's Tune's team. That's what I think.
I can't front or stunt or hate or anything like that. The overall reality is I have to give motherfuckers they flowers when it's due. The Black Republicans had a great overall draft, even though, in my opinion, he earned all of those great picks and whatnot. But he had a great overall draft, and him get draft king of 2025 is well earned. And I got to give respect and flowers to where they, even though you tanked like a little hoe to get it. So moving on to Jack Beck with the new Northsiders who traded away the number 2 pick for the Hall from team commission. I believe this was his first pick because he didn't have a first round. So
No, his first pick was Jaden Blue.
yes, it was. Yes, so he'd have a first round. He had 2 second rounds. So this is the second pick in the second round. And Jack Beck with Geno Smith in the Raiders organization. Jack Beck is a wild card because Jack Beck, at the end of the day, who else is Geno going to throw to? Meyer? No. Then you got, of course, his safety valve, Bowers. So Beck gives him a little bit of extra open if everybody gonna zoom in on Bowers. He's gonna get his money, but I don't think Jack Beck. I would have personally, I would have took Ray McLeod over Beck at 9. That's just me.
You would took Ray McLeod over Beck?
Yep.
Why?
Even though he
do
got
you
them
got
both.
like a thing against rookies or something?
No, I'm a rookie nigga, so it just is what it is. I'm just saying. I like Ray. This is me. I'm talking my POV. I like Ray. Same way I like Kurt. And I don't got a thing against rookies. You've given me shit for years and made your premise when you got what was that Waddle, St. Brown, this, that, and other. You said the ass kickers like what? Shiny new things. So I'm definitely not anti.
But Jay, wait a minute. So you would took who again?
Ray.
He said Ray McLeod.
Even though he got New Northsiders got them both, I like Ray. Let's just do.
Man, stop it, man. What's wrong with you? Anyway, Jack Beck. Right now they saying he's the number 4 wide receiver on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So
he moves up quickly because who else they throwing it to?
I mean, it's a good pick. I think it was a good pick. He need Chuck need all the help he could get.
I think I sat beside this man doing the draft.
He did.
I just think he just picked because it was a panic. Me personally, he needed a tight end. He should have went with Taylor, in my mind.
With Mason Taylor.
Yeah, he should have went. He should have went with Mason Taylor. So sitting right beside him, he didn't pick that, and so he did pick Ray McLeod, which again appreciated that pick too. I have to say that. Sitting by people and watching people pick around me, it was a great feeling. I felt the hate in the room. This shit worked out.
Mason Taylor was a good pick, and that went fine. But then we got next up Ray McLeod, New Northsiders. He went and picked Ray. I guess y'all think that was a panic pick too. So I'm not even gonna go down that road with y'all. I'm gonna move on to El Patron with Woody Marks. If y'all good with that, it's no
a good pick in my mind. I think that you got 2 running backs that got some injury issues. He'll be able to get some clock, see what he can do, and see how it works out in that system.
Commish. Moving on. Next up, we got Sparks Bucks with Ali Gordon. Now, I asked the question. Now, this is something that Roy put out in the group earlier. He said something to the effect of the ass kickers was picking up a lot of people and this, that, and the other. Was Ali Gordon for the Sparks Bucks? Was that a I want a handcuff, or was that how did you view that pick? And then I'll go down to him, and I want to hear what you got to say on that pick.
You asking me? You asking
Yeah.
I picked up Gordon because it's the best person that was left there. Actually, it had Woody Marks. That's what I wanted to go with.
Mm.
So why
So
didn't
that's
you
why I
get
had
Woody
him.
Mark?
Who had him before?
Oh, what pick we on?
We on Woody Marks. El Patron went with Woody Marks right before Ali Gordon.
Oh, okay, my bad. That's what I was trying to say.
So
I, let's be honest, man. I was hyping up Ollie Gordon
you
in the
was.
draft room. I mean, in the chat room. I personally think he picked Ollie Gordon because I was hyping him up, and he picked him up as a trade piece.
That's what I was asking. I was trying to
That's
figure out.
that's what I personally think.
That's what you personally think. And that
I would have went with Woody Marks, and I would have went with Higgins. So those two I would have went if they would have fit into the place I wanted them to fall into.
mm,
Because my next pick was Jalen Noel.
yeah,
So if I'm looking for the trade, I already knew who I wanted to trade with. I don't do business with everybody.
mm. So you what you okay, when you say you don't do business with everybody, are you saying that personal factors in?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't do business like that. I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. Business is business. Personal is
Oh,
personal. So I'm just saying I don't
when I
and we
mean
gonna
by
we gonna take two of
personal,
the hated motherfuckers that I have. Black Republicans in the world boss. If them niggas come with a good deal, I'm not too involved in my I'm not that soft in my nuts that I can't sit down at the table with you niggas and talk good business. We can still not like each other, but I'm all about the business. Some niggas is soft in they nuts, and I just don't have to be one of them.
maybe you got the wrong perception. It depends on if this motherfucker asking and the price just seems to go up. Because what yesterday's price is not today's price.
But that's where ego and personal get into it. And I'm not saying how you run your organization, your GM
Yeah.
room, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to him. But that's what I be saying. Niggas get soft and they nuts and they I'm gonna do good business regardless.
Mhm.
I'm gonna even when Brian wasn't me and Brian, we have a strange relationship. I know him personally, and shout out to Brian and the U City Lions. But we've done business and we've been on the outside of somebody else's business that we didn't agree with. But Philip Lindsay, that's who I was talking about, Roy, earlier. Good business is good business. And I don't shy away from it because at the time I don't fuck with you. Business bid. You give me a good deal, a good offer, I'm gonna fuck with it. And it's the niggas that soften the nuts that let personal get involved in business. And that's just how I operate. Commish, nigga.
Listen, again, he drafted Gordon, I believe, to trade to me
Mm.
because I was offering him deals for Gordon to because I wanted to draft Gordon, so Wilson didn't get him,
Mm-hmm.
the Black Republicans. Uh, Gordon
So were
has
you drafted for personal reason or was you drafting?
To
no,
lock.
but I have A chain. Gordon, uh, Gordon would be A chain's direct
You just said
handcuff.
who you didn't want to have though.
Yeah, because Wilson also has Miami running back, so he would have two running backs that's from
Out of
Miami. Not
Miami.
have a starter. It's just a numbers game. I
And
won two of
either
the
one of
Miami
them is going
running
to be the
back,
RB1
leave
if he
him
gets
with
hurt.
one. Yeah. He has two. I only have one. It's a numbers game of insurance and type stuff. But here's the thing:
Mm-hmm.
Gordon has no value to nobody else in this league
But
outside of me
and
and Wilson,
yep.
unless he takes off.
And then
They
if he
could have.
does, and if he does, then
Then
Oh,
he got value to you. It makes you, it makes you look like you knew what you was doing. I'm not saying he can't go off. I thought Gordon was a pretty good running back in college. He did have a couple down years, but he had a great sophomore year. But
who got the Miami
I got the
quarterback?
Miami starter. Huh?
Who got the Miami
Miami,
quarterback?
Tua. Ain't it
You
Black?
got
I mean, not
to.
ain't it
You got
People's
to.
Champ?
You asking questions that you already know. You got to.
You
Oh,
know, I
oh,
just
okay.
want to find out when the stats
Listen, if you think, listen,
works and
here's
they
the thing.
don't work.
Here's the thing, and here's the thing, and I just need you to understand this.
Mm.
It's all gravy right now. Come week 5, come week 6, come week 7,
We gonna be on this show.
it's gonna be bye weeks. Then you're gonna have to make
Injuries.
a decision. Do I take this loss at whatever position, especially defensive, or do I say, you know what, let me drop this kid because he ain't done nothing yet, and then go pick up this defensive guy because I need that 7 points. I need that 10 points. I need these points. So let me drop this young kid who ain't done nothing for 7 weeks. And guess who's gonna be lurking?
The gas
Guess who's
man.
gonna be lurking?
The
You
gas
might not
man.
drop the guy. You might not drop the guy that I want you to drop, but that's okay. You're gonna take that L in them points.
I'm gonna
And
say
then guess
this.
who's gonna be lurking
We're
and
gonna be
talk
lurking.
shit?
This is where.
So either way it go, you got decisions to make because your roster is full to the max, and bye weeks come.
Mm-hmm.
Bye weeks come.
Not only do bye weeks come, and this is a segment that I have and I look forward to in the new season, is what we forgot in free agency. That was one of the best segments that Roy brought when he was the co-host. And you go out there, you're gonna have decisions to make, and not only in them bye weeks. At the end of the day, that defensive tackle that went out there and go, is he going to? Am I going to waste the roster spot on that nigga? I've been there. I am the king of fucking handcuffs, and decisions have to be made when buys happen, injuries happen, and you need a cornerback. You need a cornerback. And Ali is still third on the depth chart. Does he make the roster? The week 6, 7, or 8? Those decisions, and I fucks with it. So this is where GMing comes in, and this is that game within the game, and this is where that chessboard comes. So I fucks with his logic, but if Ali Gordon take off early, like as I say, this is where it's gonna be a self glaze, going out there like a Jordan Mason who could have went for a 3rd round pick with your stupid ass. So we moving on to 14th in the 2nd round. We got Darren Waller with the Broad Street Bullyfoots. Now Bullyfoots, his only pick was Travis Hunter, and then he comes back with Darren Waller. I want to know what as he's labeled himself the talent. I want to know what the talent says about you going Travis Hunter and then going Darren Waller.
We picking
He picked
he
Cam
picked
Ward too.
Travis Etienne,
Oh,
right?
he picked Cam Ward at 16. I mean,
He picked
what was that?
Cam Ward
18.
at 18. Yeah.
And then at 19, I mean, we don't pick 30, right?
Yeah.
He picked Trevor Etienne.
No, he picked Darren Waller.
He picked
Oh,
Darren
he
Waller.
picked Darren Waller. Okay,
Yes,
so he
sir.
must have got Trevor Etienne later. Eh, he needed, I mean, he don't need a tight end. I guess he just went for value there. Eh,
Seemed like an auto
ah.
pick to me.
You think it's an auto pick?
It seemed like an auto pick to me.
No, I mean, Darren Waller got a decent.
Come on. Polish up that turd. What Samuel L. Jackson, just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes, nigga. I'm just gonna call it you can
So
put
could he
lipstick on
got
a
a better
turd, but that's
pick
still a
for his
turd.
team now?
He need a running back, but at that point, it's some running backs. It's some running backs that could be picked, but like I said, he need running backs.
The running backs that went after that, I will give you a rundown. DJ Gibbons, Trevor Etienne, which he picked up in the 3rd, Kareem Hunt, and Devin Neal, Kyle Managi. I think I agree with like Kyle Managi could have went there. You got him at in the 3rd round. Sean Tucker, I got him in the third round. Then you got Kareem Hunt. I ain't no big, but Etienne he got in the third round. So I mean, I think he could have, and nobody was looking for Darren Waller. Nobody. I mean, nobody was looking for Darren Waller like that. The tight ends that came off after him was Royo.
But the running backs you name, none of them gonna be starters. I mean, Waller actually might play before all of those running backs play.
Okay. So you fuck with the pick?
I thought it was a D. I mean, it wasn't a bad pick. I mean, every pick can't be a home run.
I dig that. 14 can't always be a home run. Shout out to me. Yeah. I control shit.
14
Next up, we
trash.
got Jalen Noel out of Houston with the Sparks Bucks with their their third pick in the second round. Give us the breakdown on Jalen Noel, Mr.
He's the guy. He's the guy that's gonna take Kirk's spot. Because Kirk was a trash ass pick. He's the guy that's gonna take Kirk. Kirk is basically growing him to be
His
the
replacement.
man. Yeah, the replacement. But what a terrible pick that Kirk pick was.
I am looking forward to either coming on this week and bring it in every week, be like, Commish, how many points did Kirk have versus you coming in and be like, Reese, how many points did Kirk have? So we're gonna have this conversation. We're gonna have this conversation. And we're gonna have it throughout the season. But
Hey, I think that falling down to where the players fell down to where I am. And again, I'm looking forward to the draft again. Matter of fact, keep your ass where you was at. Because your ass staying where you was at definitely made the draft much better.
Roy got to
I
come up
think
to the draft next
I
year.
think
Hey,
Roy
Roy,
would have pointed out some shit in
the
real
draft
time.
party was not the same without you. And again, shout out to everybody that came to the draft party. Chibo, Cheese the Don, Carl that came out, Cam, happy birthday to Cam. Cam did he turned 21 today. Chibo was out there. Lord Hate was out there. Me and everybody that came out. The champion came out. So the draft party, if you ain't been there, you need to get there. So fuck what this nigga talking about. Jalen Noel, that's what he picked. Last pick of round 2, Deontay Thornton Jr., Black Republicans. I want to give this to Team Commish because I am going to finish it out, and you already know I'm finna act the dump.
That was a great pick, bro. He projected as the starter over Jack Beck.
Yes.
He's projected as the starter right now. I mean, that's another good wide receiver pickup. 3 good wide receivers that listen, shout out to Black Republic. He is the 2025 AAFL draft king. That's his second one. Ties him up with the ass kickers, and I believe also World Boss. All y'all have 2.
Mm-hmm. So
So
yeah, shout out to
that's
Black
good
Republic.
company to be involved in right
It
there.
is. Those 2 champions out there that he's in the rankings with 2 AAFL championship holders. That's my ring over there and my trophy over there. Get you one, my nigga. What do you have to say about the pick, Lord Hate?
Man, she had to pick who he had to pick, but I will agree. He had a spectacular draft, and it looked like he even going into the next round, picking up players that look like they fell to him. And I'm looking at his wide receiver that he picked up with his second pick in the third round.
Ayo Maynard and Giddens.
Yeah.
Then he came down with Abdul Carter. Yeah,
I was looking at Carter, so he racked up in the third round because Carter was somebody I was looking at. Hopefully that would have fell now, but I'll say that he took Thornton and he fell into him, and that's the part that killed me about that because Beck I sat right by Chuck and saw
he
that
was right to your
he had
left
made,
immediately.
and I was just like, wow. And then he went Ray McLeod, and I said, wow again.
All right, I'm
And
gonna go
so
ahead and
yeah,
finish it
but
out, and we're gonna go finish out with round two. This was a great show. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out now. Looking at you, Black Republicans, I know you watched the show. You had a phenomenal draft, and I gotta give flowers where they flowers are due. And as far as a non-bias and the commission whatnot, Draft King this year, you earned it. But I say that you earned it in more than a, you tanked to get that shit, and you got all of these damn picks, and you acted like a hoe the whole way, and you are going to be the first to 100 motherfucking losses. As far as 2025, you are the Draft King. You had a phenomenal draft, and I have to give flowers where they at. But you still 2 years away from being 1 year away, my nigga, and I'm just gonna call it how it is because this is my show, and at the end of the day, if either one of them motherfuckers look like they lip finna quiver, I'll mute they motherfucking ass because at the end of the day, this is my show, nigga, and I'll say what the fuck I want. So when it all boils down, you had a bomb ass draft, but you still a bum, nigga. You a bum, nigga. You gonna be the first to 100 losses, nigga. You always gonna have that on your resume. So no matter what you do, and you can come shoot at a nigga, you can come let this nigga over here tell you that you having a war with me, nigga, you still chasing me. And you always gonna be chasing me. You have less than 400% on your win percentage, nigga. So at the end of the day, nigga, I'll see you when you get on my level. But a great draft. I wish you the best, and I see you was that week 10 or whenever the fuck you just another game on my schedule. This nigga hyped you up to say that you finna go 3-0 and all that old type shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna see you out there, nigga. But other than that, you just a flea on my balls, nigga. But that has been the
Sound
show.
like you scared. It sounds like you scared.
It sound like I don't give a fuck what you say. At the end of the day, this has been a phenomenal show. This has been a crazy, phenomenal show, and shout out to my co-host and what has been labeled self-labeled the talent. I appreciate these niggas going out here for making this show happen for me. Before I send them out, Team Commission, what you got to say to the people?
Let's just get ready for the season. Listen, sometimes the draft don't go like you want it to go. You can't let that stop the show.
Laura Haight.
that's some bullshit. It's still salty. I wish I had some fish to rub it on that motherfucker to throw it right on the skillet because the shit was hot. But hey, it's gonna be a great season. We're gonna do this shit the whole season. Looking forward to it.
From me, the host, listen, this show, and again, I always give flowers. Shout out to Commish for sanctioning this show and then coming on to be the first co-host, and we did this shit. We made some legendary shows, but this season, 2025, this post draft, we gonna go into this shit. We gonna do this shit twice a week, and at the end of the day, we gonna go out here and give you motherfuckers the business. We gonna be fair and balanced, and we gonna stay with it. We gonna hate on you motherfuckers. We gonna let these motherfuckers know, and we gonna keep a motherfucker in line and all that good shit. So we got the 3-man show from me to you, you to yours, from my co-host, and what he's labeled himself as the talent, from me to you and my motherfuckers. This has been the show. So from me, you, everybody, we out this bitch. Peace.